global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. So, a few days ago, during the inauguration of the new caretaker chairman in Rivers State, something unique happened. The security agency in Rivers, the police in particular, blocked some of the council secretariat, insisting that for the sake of peace, both the former chairman that were removed and, of course, the caretaker chairman should not be allowed into the secretariat until peace reigned. Of course, Fubara admonished and encouraged his chairman to work from anywhere. They can actually work from anywhere just to allow peace to reign. Well, it looks like there's about to be showdown, and it's getting very interesting now. Just quick recap on what we are looking at. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You said bell notification icon, please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, quick recap. They have given police 7 days ultimatum to vacate the 23 council secretariat. And the police action, they say, is unconstitutional and provocative. APC chieftain says, and of course, they say they should withdraw all personnel from council. No girl, that's LGE also says. Now, watch cautions youth against violence, drum support for Wike, Tinubu, and co. Now, the Civil Liberties Organization, CLO, and over 40 affiliate organizations have threatened to embark on statewide protests if the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, refuses to withdraw his men from the 23 local government council in Rivers State. Now, recall that Rivers State Commissioner of Police Olatunji Disu, by the order of the IGP, had deployed officers to man all the local government council in the wake of the crisis that erupted on Tuesday following the expiration of the tenure of the outgone chairman. Now, consequently, the 23 newly sworn-in caretaker chairmen of the council are said to be operating from homes, hotels, and other convenient places to carry out their administrative functions in the state and the police state. Speaking on the continuous blockade of the secretariat, the South-South Zonal Chairman of the CLO, Comrade NFR Georgeville, called on the police to stop turning Rivers into a police state, adding that the continuous blockade of the council's gate was insulting and demeaning to the people of the state. And CLO chairman disclosed that the human rights group has issued a 7-day ultimatum to the police to vacate the secretariat to risk a statewide mass anti-police protest in Rivers State. Now, we give the Nigerian police a 7-day ultimatum which expires next Friday, June 28, 2024, to withdraw its men from the 23 secretariat across the local government areas of the state. We are, at the moment, consulting with other affiliates, and we are giving the police command a time of grace to do the needful. We have a governor who has decided the crisis arising from local government tenure and broglio by swearing in a new caretaker committee to carry out the administrative work at the council pending the conduct of the local government elections. A competent court of jurisdiction had ruled that the Martin Samuel Assembly had no right to make laws for the extension of the tenure of the past council chairman. Police ought to obey the subsisting judgment and remain neutral in the matter pending the final ruling by the appeal court, he said. Now, similarly, the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NULGE, Rivers State Chapter, called on the police to vacate the premises of the council secretariat and allow local government workers access to the offices to carry out their legitimate duties. Now, Rivers State Chairman of NULGE, Comrade Clifford Paul, in a statement, described as a pressing concern the continuous siege at the various secretariats by the police. Now, we call on the Rivers State Police Command to immediately withdraw all police personnel from the council secretariat in the state. And the presence of this personnel had denied our local government workers access to the offices, preventing them from carrying out their legitimate duties. And the NULGE therefore gives the Nigerian police force a deadline of Monday, June 24th, 2024, to vacate all local government secretariats in Rivers State and to ensure that our workers are granted unhindered access to their workplace. It is imperative that the normal function of local government council is restored to continue serving the third tier effectively. However, we want to reiterate that the local government workers are not partisan and should not be brought into politics. We are all civil servants, Clifford said. Now, in like manner, Mr. Sogbeyi Eli, a lawyer and a former spokesman of the APC Campaign Council Rivers State in 2023, said the siege on the council secretariat is unlawful, unconstitutional, provocative, and further derogates the situation in Rivers State. Ely said that there was no official order from any court of law authorizing the police IG to besiege the local government council. And meanwhile, amid the political crisis, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, as Prince Chibudum Nweche, has cautioned Rivers youth against violence and criminal activities. Nweche, who spoke while hosting party stakeholders and supporters at his Ochigba country home in Ahoada East local government area of Rivers State, drummed support for President Bola Tinubu FCT Minister Chief Yeso Wike. Now, Wike, the immediate past governor of Rivers State, is locked in a political crisis with his successor, Governor Similayo Fubara. The crisis has spread to the 23 local government council of the state. The stakeholders visited Onwache to reassure him of their loyalty as the leader of support for Wike and President Tinubu. And Onwache thanked the people for the visit and urged them to remain steadfast and believe in the renewed hope agenda of the president, because the president means well for the country, and soon the nation would witness tremendous improvement in both infrastructure and overall welfare of the people. Onwache, who described Wike as a dependable and trustworthy personality, stated that Wike has replicated the infrastructural development he carried out in Rivers State in Abuja, such that the nation's capital has witnessed unprecedented infrastructural development in less than a year of his service as the FCT minister, for which the president has personally commended him. Therefore, Onwache urged the people to reach out to all nook and cranny of the area to drum support for the Tinubu-led federal government, assuring that he will continue to have the interests of the Ekmeyi people at heart and work with the government to attract more development to the area. He used the opportunity to call on the youth to shun out of criminality and cultism, but key into the various life-changing opportunities available in the Tinubu administration. Now, the supporters who came under various political platforms such as New Era, Asma Political Grassroots Advocacy (EPGA), Renewed Vision for Prince Chibudum Nweche, pledged on unaligned loyalty to Prince Nweche and co. Quite a lot of things to say, I must say. But let's look at just very quickly on this issue of the group, giving ultimatum to the police. Literally 7 days to this matter, and of course, the council workers, the local government workers, are insisting that they need to access their offices come Monday. So they're giving the police literally some few hours, to vacate that place. But the youth are saying that they do not want the police to convert River State to police state. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this drama that is unfolding?
Well, for me, it's quite troubling when it happens like this because number one, there is no ex parte order that the newly appointed caretaker committee chairman should be restrained from entering the secretariat. There is a judgment from a court of competent jurisdiction that the elongation of the tenure of those chairmen have been cancelled. In other words, that whatever the legislatures had done, it has no respect in the face of the law. And if all of this has been done, what is the main reason why police are there? There is no issue right now in Rivers. Rivers is very calm and all of that. So, is it that the president has already issued, statement of emergency rule there? Because the police taking over those secretariat clearly shows that there is a case of emergency. You understand? So I don't know why that should happen. And I must say that the judiciary has lost its place in democracy, especially in Nigeria, because right now the issue of obeying court order is a selective act by the executive. The executive, at one time or the other, maybe when the case favors them, you see them, they will give respect to the court order being given. And I think this is one of the reasons why the governors are very insistent that there should be local police, state police, whereby they can be controlling things, because this is a way of indirectly ruling, and it's become very recurring in this particular administration. In Kano State, the same thing we also saw in Kano State. The Kano state governor will issue an order. Before you know, the police will stop him and all of that. So I don't know why it's happening like that, but it clearly shows that democracy has not gotten a grip of the executive, and unfortunately, the judiciary is being played down on. Giving them that number of days ultimatum for them to quit the place is tantamount to riot at the end of the day. Before you know, what we saw or what we normally hear in Imo State will start happening there. And already, for me, it's sending a signal, it's a hint that possibly the court order has been cancelled, and there's a possibility that whatever the appeal court will come out with will be in favor of Wike and the 25 lawmakers. I'm not trying to, go ahead of time to make, but what we are seeing by way of fixing the puzzle. It clearly points out that at the end of the day, it seems it's going to be going the side of Wike and the rest. So that's why they're trying to prove themselves by ensuring. Say, President, if you want to assure me that, if you're assuring me that I'm going to win this case at the end of the day, tell the police not to depart from that. That's what, because I can't tell why the police should come into this case. It has nothing to do with the police. Has absolutely no. So who is giving the instruction? That's a big question.
That's quite a lot to say, and honestly, that's the technical part that most Nigerians are wondering what really is going on. I guess that's going to wrap it up. We could go on and on. Let's meet in our comment section. Let's brainstorm. What do you think could be the cause of this, and what do you think will be the outcome if eventually the police refuse to adhere to this ultimatum given to them by these multi groups and the local government workers association? Let's interact.
Global happenings today. We communicate.